Good day. My name is Bill. I know load shedding feel now about something that is in the past, but today I want to continue talking about God, who is the only light source. He is the light in the load shedding. Sometimes we feel alone, but we don't have to feel that way. Let me tell you a story. The power went out again in the house where a man called Daniel lived. In a small house on the edge of the city, candles flickered against the walls as Daniel sat at the kitchen table, staring at his phone. Another email, another rejection. Months without work had slowly drained his confidence, his savings, and now his hope. The world felt dark. Financial pressure, crime in the neighborhood, uncertainty about tomorrow. Fear had become a daily companion. Daniel rubbed his eyes and sighed. Lord, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Earlier that morning, before the chaos of the day, his mother had sent him a message with a single verse, Psalm 27, verse 1. At the time, he had skimmed over it. Now, in the literal darkness of load shedding, the words returned to him. The Lord is my light. Not a solution, not an instant job, not a promise that everything would be easy, but light, direction, presence. Daniel lit another candle. The small flame didn't remove the darkness completely, but it made the room visible enough to move, to breathe, to keep going. In that moment, he realized something important. God wasn't absent in the darkness. He was with him in it. Later that week, Daniel still felt afraid walking home at night, still worried about bills, still unsure about the future. But something had shifted. Instead of asking, "What if everything goes wrong?" he began praying, "Lord, be my stronghold." And God was. A friend called unexpectedly about temporary work. It wasn't much, but it was enough. More importantly, Daniel noticed fear no longer controlled every decision. He applied for opportunities again. He showed up with courage. He trusted that even if the path ahead was unclear, God was his salvation, not his circumstances. Psalm 27 verse 1 speaks powerfully into our modern world. When anxiety fills our minds because of finances, health, or the future. When fear rises from news headlines, crime, or global uncertainty. When we feel alone, rejected, or overwhelmed, God does not promise a life without darkness, but He promises to be our light within it. He does not say we will never face danger, but He declares Himself our stronghold. Fear may knock, but it does not have the final word. Closing thought on this. Today, you may feel like Daniel, sitting in the dark, unsure of what comes next. But Psalm 27 verse 1 reminds us that our confidence is not in what we see, but in who God is. When the Lord is your light, you can take the next step. When the Lord is your salvation, fear loses its power. When the Lord is your stronghold, you are never standing alone. Never alone.